I want to talk about the difference between organic ranking and Google Places ranking. Most small business owners and many SEO experts don't realize that ranking in the organic listings and ranking in the places or maps listings are almost completely two different things. The process and approach are completely different. This began a couple years ago, and in the past year has become even more important now that people are searching on cell phones, iPads, and other mobile devices. Why is it so important? Because most small businesses need to rank on Google Places, not the organic listings. To really get the phone to ring or to get the customers to walk through the door, you need to show up at the top. The Google Places listings show up above the organic listings. That's why it's so important. Okay, let's talk about organic first. Organic is the old way of ranking websites, and if you're not a local business, then you will be ranking in the organic and not on Places. Places only refers to local businesses. The way to tell the difference is organic rankings do not have a Google map, and we will go into some examples in a moment. With Google Places, you will always see a small map. The most important concept that you need to understand is that with Google Places, businesses are ranked, not websites. You do not even need to have a website to rank a Google Places page. Of course it helps, but once again it is not necessary. And I want to repeat myself. Google ranks businesses, not websites with Google Places. So let's look at some samples here. Okay, the first example I want to give you is an organic listing. We're going to type in something that does not have to do with a local business. So let's do Las Vegas weather. Okay, this is a typical organic listing. You do not have a map. You only have a map if it's showing local businesses. Okay, so this is just a typical search results page for a non-local organic listing. Okay, now let's target a type of business in Las Vegas. Let's use the same example that we did last time. Carpet cleaning Las Vegas. Okay, this time it brought up a map. That's because we triggered Google Places. We did that by typing in a type of business. And what it does is it'll give you the top 7 businesses, or what Google thinks are the top 7 carpet cleaning businesses in the Las Vegas area. This is how you know if it's Places, is because it'll have these little numbers, these little letters next to it, and then it'll also show the letters on a corresponding map. That's Google Places. Now, when you scroll below, you will start to see that Google has also started to rank businesses organically as well. But these do not show up on the map, they do not have a letter next to them, and they show up below the Places listings. So that's the main difference, but what you really need to understand is that these two types of listings are ranked in completely different ways. For example, reviews, as you can see these reviews right here, reviews are very important in ranking a Places listing. Reviews have no effect on organic listings. That's just one example. And I want to reiterate one more time. With the Places listings, you do not even have to have a website. You just need to have a Google Places account set up. Of course, down in the organic, you are ranking only a website, so you do have to have a website. But with Google Places, you are ranking businesses, not websites. Okay, now let's look at something different here. If you change the keywords around, sometimes Google will actually combine the Places listings and the organic listings together. And at this point, I can't figure out a reason why they do it exactly the way they do it. But you'll see if you switch around and type in Las Vegas carpet cleaning instead of carpet cleaning Las Vegas, Google has actually combined some organic listings here with the Places listings here. The map still shows up, but now we have a few organic listings that show up above the Places listing. And all we did was change the order of the keyword that we typed into Google. Why does Google do this? At this point, we don't really know. I think Google is going through some changes, and they have been for quite a while now, where they're kind of experimenting and seeing what works best and what makes more sense for the person that is searching. But as of right now, sometimes it'll show up separate, the Google Places and organic listings, and sometimes it will actually combine them. So you have to do two types of SEO in order to rank for specific keywords. Let's take another example here. Let's do Chinese food, Houston. Okay, in this example, the Google Places listing shows up. Now let's do Houston Chinese food. Same thing. Google Places shows up. Now let's do Dallas Chinese food. Google Places. Now let's do Chinese food, Dallas. And this time it shows a combination. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it did that, but I just wanted to show you that sometimes it will combine them, sometimes it won't.